Hello everyone, welcome to Explorer Hub. In today's work example, we'll be going through the multiplication and the division of two complex numbers using in their polar form. So first, just a small review that for a complex number of the form z equals r cos theta plus I sin theta, the modulus of the complex number is always r, and the argument of the complex number is always theta. Moving on, now we'll find the modulus and the argument of for the two complex numbers that we are given. So for z1, the modulus would obviously be 5, as we can see here, and the argument would clearly be pi by 4, as we can see here and here. Similarly, for z2, we would have the modulus to be 7, and then the argument to be 3 pi by 4, as can be seen here. Now, first we're supposed to multiply the complex numbers, both complex numbers together. So whenever two complex numbers are multiplied, the resultant has the modulus, which is basically the product of the modulus of the original two complex numbers. So in this case, it would be modulus of z1, which is 5, and modulus of z multiplied by modulus of z2, which is basically 7. We know that. And the argument of the resultant complex number is always the sum of the original two complex numbers. So here the sum of the original numbers would be pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4, pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4, and the same would go for the sine, pi by 4 plus 3 pi by 4. Again, we know that z1, the modulus of z1 is 5 and the modulus of z2 is 7, so multiplying them we would get 35, and simplifying this we would get cos of pi plus I sine of pi, and this would be our final answer. Similarly, for the division of z2 with z1, whenever two complex numbers in polar form are like divided, their modulus is divided as well. So in this case it would be z2 over z1, and their arguments, instead of being added, this time they will be subtracted from each other. So it would be cos 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 4, and the same would go for the sine term, 3 pi by 4 minus pi by 4. We know that the modulus of z2 is 7 and the modulus of z1 is 5, so we can just divide them here, 7 divided by 5, and we can simplify it to be cos of pi by 2 plus iota sine pi by 2, and this would be our final answer. So thank you for joining us. See you all in the next lesson.